Hi guys, today we're going to be creating something like this, a little cloud effects that looks really nice. Let's start off by going to File, New, and making a document of 1000 pixels by 500, resolution 300. Create a new layer and go to the Gradients panel. We want a kind of light blue at this end, nice light sky blue, and then this one a similar colour apart from just darker. Press OK and OK. Hold shift and drag from the bottom up and you get a nice light to dark like a real sky. Press the new layer and get the paintbrush. Now we're going to make some clouds here, so just get the paintbrush, choose the colour white, just click, make the brush bigger and smaller by using the keys, the bracket keys, the square brackets. Just make them bigger and smaller until you have a nice fluffy cloud like so. Now if we add a layer effects stroke and change that to 2 pixels, we get a nice outline. Press OK. Now to do anything else with this layer we need this FX to go away, so create a new layer, hold shift to the layer we just did and merge them together. This will get rid of it, so now we can do as much as we like. Just move it to where you want it, press OK, and then create a new layer. Now we're going to want to do a similar thing, so let's get rid of this layer. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. Just keep plotting down. Now the good thing about this is it's different every time. As you can see, you can make a lot different effects. Now I'm going to do the same stroke, 2 pixels, press OK, and then merge that with another layer to get rid of it. Now if we put them both on, you can see what I'm going to do is flip this one. I'm going to flip it horizontally, so we kind of have it going from small to big in the middle and then going back down to small at the end. Now let's just get the other one and move it along slightly. Move this down because we're going to have text floating along here. So right, so let's do one more. We can put this, if we just hide these 2 layers, we can do a small one down here. There we go. Then again put the stroke on it and change it to 2, and then merge it with a new layer. Okay, so we have 3 clouds here, they all look nice. We can merge these together and then add a layer mask. Now this is optional, I personally like doing it, but I mean we can you can choose what you want to do. Get a kind of light grey or darkish grey to white and hold shift and just drag up. That will kind of fade the bottom bit, giving it more depth. The top bit will still be completely white. So let's make a new layer. Let's fill in some of the spaces around. Get the brush again and just do some other clouds. Remember, you need to make sure it's a new layer, otherwise this won't work. Again, get the FX stroke, change it to 2. There we go. And then merge it with a new layer. Let's do another 2 of these. A big one maybe in this corner, with like a little drift thing coming off. And then add the stroke, change it to 2, OK, merge it with a new layer. There we go. Let's just do one more, just at the bottom. There we go. Stroke, change it to 2, OK, and merge that with a new layer. Okay, so these ones you can do the same. You can get the reason we did these, we're not going to merge these, is because obviously this one's going to be a little bit more faded than this one. So let's do this bottom one first, which is this layer. So we can make a mask, get the gradient, hold shift and drag up. Next one, which is this one in the top left, not going to be much of a fade. The longer the line is, the more gradient you'll have. So I'll show you on that on the new layer, on this one. If you do a short line, the gradient's going to be really thin. However, if you do a long line, it's going to be a smooth gradient, so just keep that in mind. Okay, and then on this one, just do a nice soft. There we go. Okay, so we've got all this. We can merge it together once we're happy, and then make a new layer for the text. We can get rid of this just so we can clearly see what we're doing. Click on the text on the screen, and the font I'm using is the Fluffy Slacks ETN. For those who want to know, change the color of the text to white, and just write whatever you want. Okay. Now that we've done this, we can just move it into the middle, and we want to move it behind the cloud layer. Hold Control and T and just drag it up, move it where you want. You can rotate it slightly like this, you can enlarge it, just place it where you think suits best. And then obviously I'm going to just put the stroke around it so it matches, change it to 2. And there you go. You can also, if you want, merge this with a new layer, and then you need to rasterize it first, and then you can merge it. You can also, if you want, do a layer mask on this to have a slight gradient, but there's not really much need to if you just want to do a slight one at the bottom. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I think it's a really nice effect and it's simple. There's lots of things you can do with the brush and the layer styles. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.